Greetings, Scorpio. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And welcome to Leo season. So we're going to go ahead and check out your general forecast for Leo season, which is going to last from today, which is July 23rd, and last about a month until August 22nd or the 23rd. I can't really remember, sorry. But this is for Leo season, so we're going to go ahead and check into your general energy. So I hope this message resonates with anyone who has any dominant Scorpio in their sun, their moon, or their rising. Okay. Now, Scorpio, for you, we're going to quickly go ahead and check that. But if this message resonates with you, fantastic. And remember, if the message does not apply, you got to let it fly. Okay. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your messages. But let's go ahead and introduce the deck that we will use. So we're going to go ahead and pull your messages from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. This is a pretty popular deck that I do see a lot of YouTube readers using. And as you can see here, I have the deck divided into 3 piles. So the first pile is going to be looking at the major arcana. So our major arcana talks about major developments or themes that are present in your life during the season, okay? Then we've got court cards. So court cards are going to be our character cards. This is the character that you need to adopt or that will be helpful or beneficial for you as you're going through this season. And then finally, our biggest stack right here is our minor arcana. And minor arcana is meant to see any action or advice that is helpful for you during the season to handle what your dominant or main energy is, okay? And then finally, we're going to go ahead and close out your reading with one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle, which is just general advice of a particular chakra that you can focus on this season, just bringing more awareness, right, to your current situation. All right. And remember, in general readings, anything is liable to show up, so it can be just about anything. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll start first with your major arcana. In the major arcana, we've got some beautiful quartz crystal that is marinating on top of that. Okay, quartz crystal is great for clarity. It's great for activating that crown chakra, third eye chakra as well, and just cleansing, very cleansing crystal. Okay, so what is a major arcana? So major arcanas talk about what is a major theme or development for Scorpio for Leo season. Major development for Scorpio during Leo season. That's so annoying. And it is. It's not good, or I don't know. You got the Devil. So this is could be more of a warning. If you are in anything that's toxic, okay, we're talking about any toxic relationship that you could have at work, in your personal relationships, right? With your lover, with your friends. This could be overworking. This could also be addictions, right, that are playing a part in your life. But I do see this month you are really confronting some of these things. These could be bad habits. This could, like I said, could be overworking. But there's something that it's becoming very apparent to you that you have a chain on you, okay? So this is like feeling like you're changed, feeling like you are having a hard time, like getting, like just doing things and not knowing why you're doing them, okay? So the Devil card is just, can also come up as for us to bring awareness to things that are no longer serving us in our lives, but that we continue to do. And I think we're all kind of guilty of that. But when we get the Devil card, it's about highlighting that. It's about you becoming like more conscious about that bad relationship, that job that's not doing you any good, perhaps even your own toxic tendencies or behaviors, right, towards people that you love, right, could be also highlighted as well, or any toxic connections that you have with anybody, okay, even some addictions. Maybe there are some bad habits that you could be starting to suffer some consequences from that, and it's really highlighted for you this season for you to really examine that and put that under a microscope, okay? So our court card, we've got some citrine. This is good for your solar plexus, right? And the citrine is also good for activating that solar chakra, which is all about how we get our self-worth, our confidence, okay? So we've got that marinating on your court cards. So remember, our court cards are talking about a character or an attitude that you need to cultivate during the season that can help you with this double energy. This has something to do with love. Knight of Cups. Knights are about action. It's about an action that you're taking, and cups are about emotional fulfillment. So when this comes out in accompaniment with the devil, I think that there is a toxic way that you relate in partnerships that is becoming, it's like highlighted for you this particular season. What is this? Oh, sorry guys, okay. So I feel like there's definitely something about your love life and how your approach to romantic partnerships and the way that you behave. I feel that you're getting some clarity on how you have played a part of why things have not worked out for you in the past. I think that while it's becoming like apparent, you might not need people to even tell you this. It could just be coming to you as you're thinking about previous partnerships, and you might be thinking about like, okay, well, how did that go wrong? What was my part in this? I see you kind of shifting your attitude with that and really thinking about, okay, so this could be for anyone who's in, like, you could be partnered up, you could even be married, for example. Or you could be totally single and not have any options. But there's something about the way that you approach love that has you, that you are very apparent about, like needing to change in some way or feeling like very obsessive in some way. And I think that you need to recalibrate your thoughts. Well, the advice isn't here yet, but this is all about like recalibrating your thoughts of how you function in a loving relationship. And thinking about how you could restructure that. So like maybe it's less obsessive. Maybe there's like a little less toxicity when you're dealing with people. But there's definitely something that has to do with your part and how you are attracting the love that you either are not receiving or it's not healthy, okay? So you need to be thinking in this time, like, what are healthy examples of love that you know about or that you've seen around you? It could even be from a movie or television, but you need to be like idealizing healthier forms of love, all right? And I see that as a very big focus for you this month. All right, finally, let's go ahead into your advice. What is some advice that Scorpio can take in regards to this message? What is advice Scorpio can take? All right. Your advice. Ooh, 10 of Wands. I don't know what you have going on, but this is like, your advice is just to unload any burdens that are not yours, okay? If you feel like you're holding the bag for too many people in your life, drop it. Don't feel like you need to do everything for everyone or be everything for everyone. And this could even be on an emotional level, right? Perhaps there are traumas that you're holding on to and you're not like talking about. Sometimes just like speaking to people and hearing things from people could be very healing in some way. Or you just saying like your truth about something that's happened to you, right? But I see that there's something that you feel like, if you just look at this, right? You see this lady, she's like carrying all these sticks, and she could very possibly have someone behind her that she can ask for help, but she's deciding that she wants to carry this burden alone, okay? So the 10 of Wands encourages you to really prioritize the things that are your responsibility and the things that are not, and to understand that you don't have to carry all of these burdens, whether they are financial, psychological, mental, emotional, physical, right? You don't have to carry these things all by yourself, okay? And it's like understanding also that you need to find the networks of people in your life that can help you to unload some of these things, okay? We are not meant to travel in life solely alone and just depending solely on ourselves to solve all of our issues and our problems. We all have issues, we all have problems, we all need people, like collectively, right? As a collective whole, we all need people to help us through things, okay? So I feel like this message for whatever Scorpio that I'm connecting to, I feel like there is there's a toxic way in which you think about love or how you behave in love, and it's creating a lot of burdens for you. It's something you're not able to really process or deal with on your own, and it might just be like you just need to like talk to people about this. And like sometimes that can make the world of difference to what your next relationship will be like, or your next it's just there's something about love and how you're dealing with things and how you're like just holding on to all of these burdens that you need to release. Absolutely. Okay. The burdens could also these burdens that you're holding in could also be making relationships in your life very cyclical, where you're having very similar problems all the time because you're not dealing with unleashing these burdens that you have. Okay. So those are your messages from the tarot, my beautiful Scorpios. I hope this message was helpful for anyone. The last thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and pull a chakra insight oracle for you. So we're going to be looking at in our body, what is a chakra that you can focus on during this particular season that can really help you get out of this devil energy, okay? Show me a message for Scorpio. Let's see a message for Scorpio. I can't even make this up. You saw me shuffle. Relationships. That is literally like what this is asking me. What are we talking about? Relationships. This is for a Scorpio who's got some type of toxic relationship patterns in history. You know who you are, okay? It talks about, this is related to our sacral chakra, okay? Sacral chakra is located and basically our like gonads or whatever, it's just like your lower pelvis region. But sacral chakras help us feel secure, they help us feel safe, they help us feel motivated. And sometimes when you have an imbalanced sacral chakra, it could really start affecting your relationships, the form of intimacy that you have. You could even it could even affect like your freedom. You might feel like you're too tied down, or that you have too much responsibility in one way, and not understanding that the world is yours. You can be free, right? You can do the things that you want to do if you want to do them, okay? It's also asking you to just have a level of acceptance in your life, and that it's okay. It's okay to trust, okay? So I'm just going to read a little bit of this from your sacral chakra, okay? This is asking you to honor the beauty and the sacred in your relationships. Windows of the soul connections. It's mirrored reflection into yourself. All right. It's basically, this card is asking you that it's time for you to honor the beauty and the sacred in your relationships. Acknowledge your own needs and wants and honor the needs of others. Look for the hidden gifts in each other. Accept each person for who they are without trying to change or control them. Empower yourself to be with those who inspire you and to inspire those who you are with. Recognize each relationship as a mirror reflection and a doorway to greater realization of your true self. Life is relationships. Support each other to grow and to shine. All right, dear Scorpio, those were your messages for Leo season, and I hope you have a beautiful season, and I wish you happy, love, light, and lots of healing, and I love you guys so much. I honestly do, and have a beautiful day. Bye.